Hello everyone. A different perspective this time. We are cleaning the camper in camp backyard. My husband was able to get it past the chimney and into the yard. I was explaining to him that the lights were flickering and that the camera was picking that up. He and Patches then went and started working on cleaning the outside of the camper.
Usually,
As my husband's getting ready with the cleanser and getting the water set up, I guess, Patches is on patrol, checking for fuzzies, is what he calls squirrels, or what we call squirrels for him. He's checking and making sure Dad's safe and that it's okay in the yard for even Mom to come out. Yes, as you can see, he looks up into the tree. What a cutie. I thought I'd speed this section up for you so you wouldn't be so bored in watching my husband scrub the front of the camper. Compared to the 80, 90, and 100 degree weather we've had, this is cold. For sure.
like
there's Franklin and Brunswick and that way.
Yeah.
It's freeze watches.
Freeze watches already?
Yeah, just this is rinsing off a little bit.
Yeah. I was going to say rinse and scrub a little. Yes, you are seeing correctly. My husband is using a spray bottle of Simple Green to put the cleanser onto the camper so that we can scrub it off. And I was asking about whether we had the correct brushes or not. Okay.
Right now. But this is doing great.
I'm extremely limited as to where I can reach in the.
But you saw them?
No, I couldn't help almost anything. Unfortunately, in this section of the video, the wind started picking up, and it really started popping and cracking in the audio. Yeah, couldn't help that. I figured that might happen, so that's why I'm coming to move it. Yeah, try not to be too grossed out about this. We thoroughly think it might be some of the jet fuel, whatever's burned off as they're going over the house. We live not far from a large naval base. Also, too, we have a lot of commercial planes that come over, so I'm trying to get this set in a better spot so that you can see at least hopefully some of the progress that we're making on it. It was pretty gross, and it was rough. Now it's all smooth. Anyway, let's continue on.
It looks like it's shining on the fence.
Yeah, it's on the camper. I just had a cotton picking nut thrown at me. Landed in my shirt. Alright, yeah, it's
too close to the edge.
it's okay.
Okay, it's not gonna fall off the edge, right? Okay.
As you can see, Timothy was a bit concerned about whether the camera would stay upright or not where I placed it. And as you can see and continue to see, it's just fine.
Come
Here. Pat, come.
It's not time yet.
No.
Come over here.
Come.
Come over here.
Come.
And sit. Easy. Down. Down.
Come.
Make sure and watch. I'm not gonna get you wet. It's okay.
Yeah, Pat just kept getting up and moving around because I think he thought we were going to get him wet, and that's not what we were going to do. We had to assure him and reassure him that we weren't going to do that. So, yeah, that's pretty much what was going on here, too.
Don't worry, don't go on stage. It's okay. It's okay. Stay. Down. It's alright.
Yeah, and the other reason why he kept getting up was I think he thought it was getting close to his supper time. We usually feed him around almost 7 o'clock, and it was getting on toward that time, but it wasn't there yet.
Unless you want to get a different nozzle on it, because it's the nozzle itself. Here,
I was having some problems with the nozzle. It ended up leaking down my arm, and it was already chilly and windy, so it was not comfortable. Yeah, this going right down my arm.
When you're holding it down here, it leaks down your arm. Hold it up here and just kind of go up like that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
That way it drips down the inside of the faucet.
Yeah.
Hold it up toward the top. Okay.
As you can see, Timothy's giving me a lesson in how to use a nozzle that has a leak in it. Lots of fun. Maybe it's because I'm shorter.
No. Because I know how to do it. It's dripping down the inside of the faucet, and I can still spray up there.
If you get hit by a nut, let me know. Alright, let me spray. Well, the squirrels were busy harvesting nuts in our tree there in the backyard. They were throwing nuts at Patches, throwing nuts at me, and throwing nuts at Timothy. So we did pretty good not to get hit. Well, I did get one earlier in my shirt. But anyway, on with the story.
Yeah. Here.
Mwah. Mwah. You can watch that.
Okay, so it's going out.
Yep, going out. Tim had asked which way the clouds were moving as we were watching as the wind was blowing and the clouds were going by. Trying to figure out whether we were going to have a storm later on or not. I decided to get this clip going a lot faster. One, it won't bore you as much. Two, you can see Patches moving around a lot more and being his cute little self. And my husband just being happy scrubbing on the camper. And I'm happy playing with Patches. It was at this point that Tim was having problems with water dripping down his arm from the leaky nozzle too. And try not to laugh too hard. He's actually trying to use a watering wand for plants to get the side of the camper wet, which it doesn't really work that well. Doing nothing but walking around me, getting me dizzy. Silly boy. Yes. Giving me the side eye. You. I'm going to stop it right. Patches was ready to go into the house. I think he had gotten chilly and he was thirsty and he wanted to get in and warm up. Well, now after a few minutes inside the house, we're working on the back of the camper now, and it's not as gross as the front was, but still it's pretty. I decided since Tim was able to get up there easier than I could, plus with my left arm bothering me, I just let him take care of that, and I would just video his cuteness, Mr. Patches. There you are, yeah. Up. You're a cutie patootie. Yes, you are. You're so cute. Baby. You're such a cute little boy. Yes, you are. Yeah, Tim's still trying to use the plant waterer wand to rinse off the vehicle. It's okay if you put a lot of force behind it, but nah, I don't think it worked really well. Not like it should have anyway. Well, looking at it from this angle, it does look like it did pretty well working. Just wish it had a little bit more power to it.
Alright. I'm just going to lay them down.
Thankfully, the cleanser is very gentle for the environment. Definitely good for cleaning.
Simple green.
Yep, simple green. That's why somebody is getting very antsy about wanting to eat. I have to say that Patches is the bestest supervisor ever. He's a cute buddy. Pretty baby.
Yeah, this doesn't have any pressure to it.
Nope, that's for mostly doing flowers.
Yeah. So big wide open.
Yep, it's for doing flowers.